Hi, this is Ricky, and today I'm going to show you how you can use PowerPoint and record your desktop and record your PowerPoint presentations. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is open up PowerPoint, and we need to enable the recording tab. So at the top of your PowerPoint, you're going to see the insert, draw, design, all of these tabs up here. And what we're going to do is open up the recording tab. So to do that, we're going to go to File and go all the way down to Options. And we're going to go to Customize Ribbon. And over on the right-hand side, if you scroll down, and I don't know why Microsoft doesn't automatically enable this, you'll see this recording may or may not be checked. So we're going to check it, and as soon as you do, you'll see this recording tab pop up. Now, this is an old presentation, so I'm going to start off by making a brand new one that's going to be completely blank. Now, when you're going to start recording on your PowerPoint presentation, it's a good idea to have several slides. So I'm going to make up several blank slides, and then maybe I'll start on slide number 3. I'm going to insert some pictures, and I went ahead and grabbed some pictures from the internet earlier. So I'm going to grab an English picture, make this kind of big so you can kind of see what's going on, and then I'll skip another blank slide, and I'm going to insert a math assignment. Make this kind of bigger. You'll see what I'm going to do here in a minute. And then let's make a couple more slides. And then after the math one, let's insert another picture. And let's grab the science. And then just for good measure, let's grab this social studies one. Now, when I use this in the classroom, I usually had like maybe the math one going on, but then I had a lot of blank slides, and you'll see why here in a second. So this is how you can record your PowerPoint presentation. Now that you've enabled the recording tab up at the top, I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to click Record Slideshow. What that's going to do is that's going to change the screen, and I'm going to start off at the beginning slide, and at the bottom left it shows me what slide I'm on. So slide number 1 was blank, if you remember. 2 was blank. 3 had some stuff on it. 4 was blank. 5 had some stuff on it. 6 had some stuff on it. 7 had some stuff, and 8 was blank, and then we're done. So I'm going to start at the beginning of the slideshow. Up at the top is when you start recording. Down at the bottom is where you can change and annotate over your slides. This is why I like the blank slides. Here's where you can mute and restore your mic. This is how you can turn your camera on and off. I like the camera off personally. So I'm going to leave it off, and we're going to start with the first recording. It gives you a countdown. And why I like this is I would always start off by doing a math problem. So I'm going to pick the black marker, and then you could say 3 plus 3 is 9. And then maybe you could pick a green marker and annotate all over it. And then when you get done with that, just like you would with a flip chart, over on the right-hand side, you can click on the next slide. So here you can write different adverbs or a contraction or different verbs. So you can write on whatever assignment, whatever picture, whatever your slideshow that you set up earlier. And then I'm going to go to the next slide. And remember, this one was blank. Now, what's nice about this is if you have a whole lesson and you get all the way through and maybe make a mistake on the last slide, it's no big deal. Each slide is its own scene. So if you got the first 3 slides perfect, well, that's fantastic. And then only redo the slide that you want. So I'm going to click the next button. You can work these problems out with your kiddos. And then I'm going to click this next button again to go to the next one. And then you can label different things. I think this is the wrist. Oh, I see. They're right next to each other. That's pretty clever. Go to the next one. You can circle where Texas is. I think you get the idea. This is how you record a slideshow. So when you're done, I'm going to just stop it. And then if you want to replay, each one of these slides is its own scene. So I'm going to go back to the first slide and I'm going to click replay. I like this is I would always start off by doing a math problem. So I'm going to pick the black marker, and then you could say 3 plus 3 is 9. And then maybe you could pick a green marker and annotate all over it. And then when you get done with that, just like you would with a flip. Okay, so I'm going to stop that, and then I'm going to go to this one. If you want to replay and see what this slide scene was, I'm going to hit the replay again. Next button, you can work these problems out with your kiddos. And then I'm going to click this next button again. Okay, so you get the idea. So when you're done, we're going to close this out at the top right. And then here's where you have some options. You know you have a recording on each slide because you'll see this little recording button down here. If you want to preview it here, start with this one. You hit play. Math problem. So I'm going to pick the black marker, and then you could say, kind of shows you what you have on there. When you're finished, you can publish it to stream, which I think is fantastic. You can export it to video, or, I mean, actually, those are probably the two that I would want to do. Publish to stream would be fantastic. Just click on export to video. We're going to click the button that says create video, and then you just give it a name. That is how you can use PowerPoint to record your PowerPoints. Now, the other thing, which I think is fantastic, is in the recording tab, you can also do a screen recording. So let's say that you want to teach something, but it has nothing to do with PowerPoint. You just want to record your screen. So when I click the screen recording button, what it's going to do is it's going to let me select which part of the screen I want to record, and then it'll record that part of the screen. So I'm going to click this button right here to do the screen recording. I'm going to just select, I don't know, this much of the screen, and then I'm going to click record. And it gives you a countdown. So now it's just recording what's on this part of the screen. So if you have a website that you wanted to pop up and you wanted to demonstrate here's how you log into Canvas. You can click log into Canvas and show them some things. If you move your mouse up at the top, it gives you some other options. You can pause the video if you have a distraction at the house, or you can, well, you can't see this, or you can. So I'm going to open up this. You can open up this PDF, and this is just some remind stuff. So you can record your desktop, and then when you're done, I'm just going to take my mouse and move it all the way to the top, and this little drop down is going to come up. I'm going to hit the stop button. And then now, this is one a good slide to pick it. Let's delete some of these things. So now you have your recording, and you can see how it only recorded that part of the screen on your PowerPoint. So you can hit play. So now it's just recording what's on this part of the screen. So if you have a website that you wanted to pop up, so now you have your recording inside of your PowerPoint. You can right click on it. You can trim it if you want to shorten it. You can format the video. Oh, I almost forgot. After you recorded your desktop screen and you want to just save the recording of it, you can right-click anywhere on your video that's inserted in your PowerPoint, and then go up to where it says Save Media As, give it a name, and then now you have saved just the video that you created of your desktop. Hope this helps. Let me know if you need anything else.